what are your thoughts on the mobile wallet Klinkle? And that's high up on the list, but I'm thinking about the mobile wallet space. I'm using this technology called Loop Pay, which is like spoofs your credit card to mag Stripe readers. There's a lot of action in that, let's replace cash and credit card space.
It's again, this is it's again another version of this market. So you always it's again you have a lot of big markets where you have sort of inch deep, mile wide type products, and payments is sort of a version of this where one of the big challenges is how do you get the first people to use your product? How do you get the people to use your new payment system, for example? And so it has to be really valuable to the first people who are using it. And so you want to find things that are, where there's a very intense need. PayPal was like, well, the power sellers had to use checks. You could get the money instantly, so you should cut the time from 7 to 10 days to instantly. That was worth quite a bit. In many other contexts, we already have payment systems that work pretty well or very well. And if you have something that's perfect, that's only a small delta to very well. And you always say that you shouldn't let the perfect be the enemy of the very good. I think in business it's often the opposite, where in practice the very good will prevent the perfect from ever arising. So if you have things that are working very well and you have something that's going to be theoretically perfect, that's often a really bad idea.
Yeah, this thing works so inconsistently that I often think like, wow, if someone invented cash paper money tomorrow, everyone would flock to it as like, oh my gosh, you don't need to recharge it. You don't need to Bluetooth pair it with your phone. It doesn't, it's a great technology.
Cash works pretty well. When we were at PayPal, Reed always had this line that cash was technology as well. And it's obviously you have all this technology in money where you have to prevent counterfeiting, so you have to figure out ways to print it in just the right way. You have this arms race with the North Korean government that's always counterfeiting money. You have questions about there's all sorts of details around it that have to work.